Hello, welcome to Northbeat from Inuvik, Northwest Territories. We're broadcasting the show here live all week. Now, right now, I'm at the Midnight Sun Complex, right on the curling rink. Later in the show, I'll talk to some Inuvik curlers about how they're preparing for Arctic Winter Games tryouts. But first, the news. Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Roberts in Inuvik, Northwest Territories. A 36-year-old Inuvik man is being held in jail after a shootout with police in Inukjuak last month. Andrew Naluktuk appeared in a court in Quebec today. He faces several charges, including discharging a firearm at peace officers, assault, and causing bodily harm to a child. They stem from an incident on December 20th. Quebec's police watchdog says Inuvik police received reports of an armed person endangering others at a residence in the community. There was an exchange of gunfire, leaving the man injured. Local officials say a 6-year-old girl found seriously injured inside the home died 10 days later. They've not confirmed the cause of death. Naluktuk is set to appear again in court on January 23rd. A former mayor and teacher in Clyde River, Nunavut, who has been charged with multiple sexual offences, appeared in court today. Sandy Kautuk faces 15 criminal charges, including sexual assault, sexual exploitation, and sexual interference, among others. Today, the Crown says the RCMP's investigation is still ongoing and more charges may come. The Crown says so far 8 further statements have been made, and they may need guidance from the court if more people come forward. Kautuk is set to appear in court next on February 3rd. Residents of Kugaruk, Nunavut can finally drink water from the tap again, but it still needs to be boiled first. A do not consume water advisory was lifted today. It was put in place almost a month ago after seawater infiltrated the water treatment plant. It caused the plant to shut down and triggered a state of emergency. Nunavut's health department says the water should be brought to a rolling boil for at least a minute before being consumed. That includes water from the treatment plant and from nearby lakes and rivers. The federal government has released new details on its agreement to invest in French language education in Nunavut. The deal was first signed in March of last year. According to a press release from Monday, roughly $8.5 million will be distributed to the territory over 4 years. Nunavut's Department of Education says the money will support first language education for the Franco-Nunavummiut community, as well as French as a second language programs for all Nunavummiut. The money is part of the government's action plan for official languages, which calls for investment of more than $4.1 billion over 5 years. Tonight in Newfoundland and Labrador, the Inuit come off the ice to see which kids have been good and which kids deserve a smack. The tradition is held throughout the Nunatsiavut region. In Happy Valley Goose Bay, the Little Tree Family Center is working to ensure urban Inuit can still connect to this part of their culture. The CBC's Heidi Adder has more.
It's daytime in Labrador, and children are gathered at the Little Tree Family Center. They're seeing Inuit for the first time. Kenley Anderson shared her thoughts.
The big stick. They were fun.
Melissa Newman is the Inuit cultural educator at the center. Newman says it's important Inuit in Happy Valley Goose Bay stay connected to who they are.
Goose Bay is the hub of Labrador, so we have a lot of people who relocate from Nunatsiavut here for education, to be closer to the hospital, work. So we feel like we need to bring this to them to feel closer to their community.
Naliuk Night has been a long-standing tradition. At night, the Naluit roam the streets, visiting Nanatia Vimiwit homes. If you're good and sing, the Naluit will shake your hand and give you candy. If you haven't,
Oh my God, we're winning! Oh my God! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, 6, 7, 8, 9! Yahoo!
Happy New
Oh my
Year!
God!
You better start singing!
Oh my God, you guys are amazing!
it's a tradition Kenley's father, Tyler Anderson, is excited to see passed down.
It's very exciting. It's a highlight for all ages, to be honest. It's scary at times, but especially when you start to get a little older and you can actually start what we call running and kind of be somewhat of a target for an Inuit. It's exhilarating, scary, but a lot of fun. Being able to experience it here is just like I say, it's hard to put into words. It's just something I'm very grateful for and something I'm happy she can experience.
So tonight in Anansiavut, be careful out there. And if you've been bad, get ready to run. Heidi Adder, CBC News, Happy Valley, and Goose Bay.
A couple in Baker Lake, Nunavut are hoping to help others get sober. They're starting up the Mamigiakta Sobriety Group. After going through multiple mental health counselors without luck, the two worked together to help get each other sober. And now they're hoping to do the same for people in Baker Lake.
My wake-up call 4 years ago, it was in January, and I passed out outside. Yes, and I froze my hands. They were frozen solid, so that scared me a lot. You know, I could have lost my life or my hands or my limbs. There have been people in our community that have passed away outside, and then hard on families to see a member die outside, freeze to death because they passed out outside. Oh, that was a wake up call for me. One of the wake up calls for me. Oh, that I could have lost my life.
When we both finally decided to quit together, it was so much easier knowing there's someone out there that we could help each other, support each other. So after we both recovered, we were strong enough to help in our community, knowing how it feels when there seems to be no one out there to reach out to.
If you fall down, get up again. Try again. You know, as long as you can breathe air in your lungs and think, get up again. You know, there's an old what was that Japanese saying? Get knocked down 7 times, get up 8 times. Okay, seek help. Even one. That's like saying if someone doesn't know how to help you, find someone else who can help you. You know, keep pushing for your sobriety. Work on it. It's hard, very hard sometimes. Very, very hard. But take the first step. You fall down, get up again. Look for help.
Inuvik says they hope to expand the group in the future. She says they plan to hold meetings on the land at a cabin and include traditional practices like caribou harvesting in sobriety sessions.
I'm Suresh Das. I've spent my career writing about the local favorites that make Canada's food scene truly unique. I've never had Nigerian food like this.
If this is where Filipino food is headed, I'm so proud.
From vibrant street food to comforting traditional dishes to innovative personal twists on classics, I believe every bite tells a story. Now, I want to share those stories with you.
Where does bravery live? In Marie-Philippe Poulin, who went from playing in a boys' league to trailblazing a pro women's league. And in Cynthia Appia, who refuses to let the high cost of sports slow her down. It lives inside Piper and Paul, who use every fall as a chance to bounce back even higher. Where does bravery live? Inside every Canadian, in the moments that define us.
This January on CBC TV.
I am all over this party.
It's officially cancel your plans season.
Can't even put your arms down.
Turn up the heat with unforgettable drama.
You know, once we do this, there's no going back.
Unstoppable laughs.
Get up.
Family favorites.
Let's play the feud, everybody.
And gripping mysteries.
How gruesome, indeed.
This January, find everything you need to see
Exactly, for sure.
on CBC TV and stream anytime on CBC Gem.
I'm heading to the African continent and across the diaspora to speak with activists, artists, athletes. I'm Amanda Paris, always pushing the conversation forward. And this is For the Culture.
You serious? And shuffles off upstairs, all secretive.
I find the process therapeutic.
Coronation Street on CBC TV and stream on CBC Gem.
Inuvik is gearing up to welcome back the sun after polar night and to welcome community members and visitors to its annual Sunrise Festival. It's a big event for the town, and it's what brought our team here for the week. Inuvik Mayor Peter Clarkson tells us more about the festival. Tell me what is going on at the Sunrise Festival this year and what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, there's always a lot going on at the Sunrise Festival. It's 3 days starting Friday night with a Taste of the Arctic, a kids skate with the neon lights and then some drumming and dancing going on. So we've got some cultural stuff, we've got some food going on. And that starts on the Friday evening. Saturday, of course, lots of workshops. The Arctic Market is open. There's some storytelling going on, and then what everyone waits for is the fireworks, which will be the largest fireworks display we've ever had. So, and the firefighters do that. They do a great job, and they've been trained in that, and it's all set up, programmed. So it's an impressive display because we can't do a fireworks display in July. You know, well, I guess you can now. They do have daylight fireworks, but they're not as impressive as the nighttime. So, yeah, that'll take place Saturday evening, and then again Sunday there's some more workshops, some more cultural events, and I think there's a pancake breakfast either Saturday or Sunday at the Legion. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, it's going to be cold this weekend, but people still like to come out and still like to enjoy it all. And we get people coming in from Tutka, Klavik, Sigachik, Fort McPherson to see the fireworks because it's pretty impressive. So they'll drive in for those and visit friends and relatives at the same time. So yeah, it looks like a fun weekend.
Yeah. Lastly, what does this festival mean for not only Inuvik, but as you mentioned, the surrounding communities that might come in to see all of this? What does it mean to them?
Well, I think symbolically the sun is coming back, and so we've kind of, not that we've left the winter hibernation, but we're starting to climb out of winter. It's getting lighter again. I think it's a bit of a revival. So we've gone through the Christmas season. People have New Year's resolutions, and they're looking forward into the new year. And I think that's what the town is doing too. You know, how can we come together as a community, work together, and make things happen for the entire community? And because Inuvik's a regional hub, make things happen for the entire region. The stronger Inuvik is, the stronger all the communities are, because they're coming in, whether it's for hockey or coming to the pool or whether it's coming in shopping or getting their car fixed or going to the hospital. I mean, all of that, makes for one larger community in the entire Beaufort Delta. So I think the Sunrise Festival kind of symbolizes.
The Arctic Winter Games are around the corner. They'll be held in Whitehorse this year, and youth from across the circumpolar north are getting ready to compete. Here in Inuvik, 2 curling teams are training hard in preparation. The athletes will soon travel to Yellowknife for AWG tryouts. We stopped by their practice on Monday night. Tell me what you like about curling.
It gets me out of the house more, so I'm not on my phone as much. And, you get to curl with all your friends.
I get to do it with, all my friends, and I get out of the house more, so I get to hang out with my friends, and it's fun.
It's just, a fun sport to do because we live in such a small community and something to do.
Tell me why you want to try out for the Arctic Winter Games.
I want to try out because most of my friends are going and they invited me to be on their team. And it's a new experience.
I think I wanted to join because it would be a fun experience with my friends and just to be on a curling team for the fun of it.
I find that it's a nice, good travel opportunity and also good experience, and you get to go with your friends.
Tell me about how you guys have been training to try out for the games. So just kind of describe what your week looks like.
We normally practice at 7 for 45 minutes. 4 days a week. 5 or 4 days a week.
Is it hard to be practicing that much while you guys are going to school and keeping up with the rest of your lives?
Sometimes it can be a little tricky, but we still get through it.
Sometimes with school and other sports and coaching.
I've been coming to as much practices as I can and trying to fix how I play and to play better.
Tell me about some of the things that you're working to improve on.
My releases and sliding to the broom.
If anyone is watching, when this is aired, and they're thinking that maybe they'd like to try a sport, whether it's curling or a different sport, what would you say to them?
I would say that they should get out of their comfort zone and try new things.
I would tell them that they should try because it's a good opportunity to make new friends and to have fun.
It's a fun sport, and I think you should just give it your best if you try. Like I said, we joined a couple years ago, and now we're going to Arctic Winter Games.
Can you please just tell me who you are and where we are?
So, Nick Saturnino, I'm the chairperson for the Inuvik Curling Center, and you're at the Inuvik Curling Center.
And what's going on behind us, Nick?
So tonight is the 2 teams that are traveling to Yellowknife this weekend for the Arctic Winter Game curling trials. And so the 2 female teams are practicing tonight.
And about how old are all of the girls here?
These girls are 13 to 17.
So tell me how you've been preparing these 2 teams behind me for their tryouts for the Arctic Winter Games.
Well, I've been curling or a coach in the curling center for close to 20 years, and I've prepared lots of athletes. We've gone to a number of Arctic Winter Game trials. These 2 teams formed this year for the Arctic Winter Games. So one of them formed in September and been curling since then, and the other one formed kind of late, so they've just been started the last few weeks. But both are looking forward to going to Arctic Winter Games and trials and trying to qualify for Whitehorse.
So what do they need to do to qualify for the games?
There's going to be 3 teams. So the 2 teams from Inuvik, and there's a team from Yellowknife, and the top team this weekend will go to Arctic Winter Games.
What does it mean for the girls to have this opportunity to travel, even just to Yellowknife, to try out?
Yeah, I think it's always great to travel when you're a youth and you want to kind of get out and experience either Yellowknife or Whitehorse or down south. And so a lot of our curlers have been all over. So the other girls, those 4 girls, are going to Timmins, Ontario in February for the Under-18 Championships. So they've already got 1 trip booked this year. and they're hoping to get their second trip, which would be to Whitehorse.
Curling is, of course, your sport, but tell me in general about the role of sports for youth, especially in small communities where we don't have as many things to do in the South.
Yeah, I'm a true believer that you keep the kids busy, so if they're involved in sport, then they'll stay out of trouble. And I've been coaching for 20 years, and a lot of the athletes that I've coached at a competitive level have gone on to university, come back, become professionals or whatever they've done. And mainly just stayed out of trouble and stuff like that. So I think if you keep them busy, if they have lots to do and they stay committed to the sport, it just sets them up for future success.
And I talked to a few of the girls, and one of the things that they said that kind of stuck out to me is that curling gets them out of the house and off their phones. So tell me about, the things beyond the actual sport that youth learn when they do engage in curling or any other activity like this.
Well, I would agree with that. Even if they're on the ice for an hour and a half, they're off their phones and stuff like that. So that's always a good thing. I think it's just good for their well-being to be doing active, and just even myself being involved as a coach or, working here at the curling club and stuff like that. If I wasn't doing this, I'd just be sitting at home on the internet, I'm sure. So, I spend most of my evenings at the curling club, and if I wasn't doing that, then I'd be doing other things that aren't quite as active. So it's all about being active.
It helps keep you healthy, not only your body, but your mind too.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate you chatting with me today.
Thank you. Great, thank you.
The city of Whitehorse has crunched the numbers on what people are naming their four-legged friends. So, are the names related to the territory's parks and rivers? And is everyone yelling the same names at the dog park? The CBC's Callie McTavish sniffed out some answers for us.
The results are finally in. The city of Whitehorse has announced the top dog names for 2025. So what do you think they are?
I think the most popular dog name is Lupin. I've heard a lot of Coppers.
Aurora.
Rocky, because I've met a lot of people who have dogs named Rocky.
I'm going to say maybe Willow. We get a ton of Bellas and Lunas. I could go into my client management system.
Dog trainer Michelle Weiser does indeed have the inside track. The top dog names in Whitehorse are, drumroll please, for female dogs, Luna, and for male dogs, Charlie. That's according to Rover, the app that connects pet owners to pet sitters. Charlie and Luna are also the top dog names in Canada. The city of Whitehorse thinks it might have something to do with population growth.
So it's very possible that all those dog names that are coming from the south, that's why they're so popular up here. I mean, there's lots of Yukoners who are lifetime Yukoners here, and usually their dogs are named Klondike or Chinook or, the classic Yukon names.
CBC also tried to chase down the rumor that there are more dogs than people in the Yukon, but was told not all dogs in the territory are registered, especially sled dogs, so it would be impossible to know for sure. For all furry friend-related reports, for CBC News in Whitehorse, I'm Callie McTavish.
This is the time of year Canadian snowbirds usually start heading south, but ever since U.S. President Donald Trump took office, some are facing a tough choice: stay the course or stay home to boycott a country that's gone from friend to what feels like foe. And for those giving up on Florida, a bad housing market is making it even harder to leave. JP Tasker has that story.
Donna Lockhart is one of those Canadian snowbirds who wants out of the U.S. She says President Donald Trump's 51st state talk and the ongoing trade war has made her feel unwelcome in the place she has long made her second home.
When someone calls you a bad name or wants to take you over, it's like, really? How would you feel if we said to the U.S., we're just going to absorb you? So that's a feeling that's harder to overcome.
But when the time came to list her condo in Punta Gorda, Florida, Lockhart encountered a big complication. The ongoing Canadian exodus from the state has pummeled the real estate market. It's in the throes of a snowbird-induced sell-off.
I mean, there aren't the people looking yet. Supply is way above demand.
Southwest Florida is grappling with a whole host of housing troubles.
Southwest Florida is characterized right now by an exceptionally high level of inventory.
Realtor.com economist Joel Berner says the COVID boom that juiced prices is over, and recent hurricanes have caused home insurance rates to soar. Add in the stampede of Canadians trying to get out, and it's just not an ideal time to sell. Berner said he's expecting home prices to drop by another 10% there in 2026.
The number of Canadian buyers in Florida and in the U.S. as a whole has kind of shrunk.
Real estate firm Royal LePage recently commissioned a poll. It found a stunning 54% of all Canadians with homes stateside are considering selling them. Most of them say it's because of the Trump administration. At least one Florida politician is trying to get skeptical Canadians to stay put or come back. Alan Spence is a Democrat running for the U.S. Congress in Sarasota. Well, he says the Canadian exodus has hurt business up and down the Gulf Coast. It's not just about the money.
We're basically, cousins, if we can say that. But I wish that we treated our family with a little more respect.
Something some snowbirds say is in short supply. JP Tasker, CBC News, Washington.
And that is Northbeat for tonight. For news anytime, go to cbc.ca/north. Thank you for watching. We leave you tonight with video from inside the Inuvik Arena during a hockey practice. I'm Megan Roberts in Inuvik. Have a good night.